everybody. This is just going to be a short stream, well, shorter than my latest ones, which have been more like 3-hour streams. This is going to be a short, kind of a hour and a quarter stream, just whilst I go through my daily bits and pieces. So, without any further ado, let's see what was in the mail after this morning's things we have. Plan Z TV. Thanks for stopping by and catching the stream. Oh, and thank you for the subscribe. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you very much. That's a great way to start the stream. Thank you. That's very kind of you. And Golden Hire and Al Capone for the follows. That's fantastic. Okay. So let's see what we've got in the mail. Not a lot, actually, interestingly. Now, I've got a feeling that I was undercut quite heavily as soon as I put my auctions on this morning. My fellow enchanters were on and active, and I think that reflects not being on at all. I've got a blue linen shirt though and a couple of bear tartars, so not a complete washout, but still interesting nonetheless. Right, okay. So, we need to get some enchants back on as quick as we can. So let's do our cancel scans. Haven't been working fully as intended at the moment. So I'm just going to take them, oh no, just the major sellers. No, take that off and just the major sellers on. And we'll run this a few times. We'll catch a few extras as well, but that's fine. I can just put them back on. Kind of used to doing that for this moment. But apart from that, I think we should at least, yeah, all these undercuts is why I haven't had any sales, which I expect. Sometimes I can catch a few sales though, so oh, that's interesting. Cloak of Intellect has now gone below, as well as Hidden Satyr. So it looks my resets from earlier, excuse me a moment. My resets from earlier have been slowly declining. So I'm going to take them off for now. Also, actually, the price of Chaos Crystals has gone up. So with the resets declining and the Chaos Crystals going up, I think we're going to have a an issue there. Good evening, Emery. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that one's not working, so let's just do another cancel scan. See if we can pick up some more to cancel. There we go. Not good viewing. Good evening for you. The Maze Tower isn't up. Ah, that's a shame, Emery. Perhaps next time. Hope you're doing well. It's currently just a few of us in chat at the moment. I would start off with a very kind sub from Planet Z TV. So off to an awesome start, even for a short stream. So we'll try and run through my enchant routine as quickly as possible. See, we picked up a few extra ones here, as I was expecting. But the main thing is to get my enchants back on in this window of time we have here for the next hour. It might be able to pick up some sales. If I do some restocks, I need to check on bloods because I'm running low. How am I doing? I've only got one blood of Sargeras. So yeah, I definitely need to update that. It's not quite all the mail, there's a couple left. So rather than do a reload, I'm going to put this lot on first because we need to do everything anyway. So let's select all groups, base group, run post scan. And what have we got? That's the cat, the snake. These are the pets I picked up from Old Dalaran, hoping to sell some of those. Some of the shirts I picked up from Old Dalaran have been selling, so that's been useful. The Tome of Polymorph Cat was a wipeout. The posting cost of that was too high to make a profit, so I vendored that and took the loss anyway. So that one was a One not to repeat again. You're making so much gold from inscription. It's insane. Wow. Glad you play on Argent Dawn, because that means cosmetics have sales very often. Ah. And there are like 5 people posting glyphs. Wow, that's brilliant, Emery. Great when you discover a market that is moving fast and there's not much competition, so I say ride that wave for as long as you can. We kind of are in a similar situation with enchants here, but the competition kind of fluctuates and the profit margins fluctuate too. So I'm certainly happy with my lot at 475,000 at the moment. So certainly not complaining. You have to go to work, so you come online to today to sub you like I had been planning to. Watch the stream later tonight. Oh, thank you, Plan Z TV. Thanks ever so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for the sub. That's really kind of you. So I hope your work goes all right, and catch up with you another time soon, hopefully. Ah, thank you. Run post scan. These ones, intellect is below min price as well. Right, we need to have a look at these. So, shopping scan, enchants, major sellers, take off the old ones and run a shopping scan. Where is the market sitting at the moment? Is it worth trying a reset again? Just to try and push the prices up. Rings are the best ones I want to keep up, and they look like they're holding at the moment. The heavy hide is a shame, going down that low, because that's minus profits there. Ah, good evening, Kylie. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. What have we here? Hidden Satyr and Intellect's quite low. That's the main one. By comparison, the crafting cost is up at 4158. Is it worth just leaving those? The cloak, because the cloaks are costing me bloods at the moment. So there's 2 ways I could take this. I could try and buy the market and save myself some bloods. See if I can hold the prices a bit higher. In 102 I could potentially... Where's my auction here? At 4.6. So 4.5, the jump of 176 here has caused that. So in order for me to get this back up to a reasonable volume, we'd have to go up to 4.9. Which would mean buying 2, 5, 6, that's one's mine, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 21 intellects with a sale rate of 0.25. That's not too bad. So looking at that, 21 times, how much are they going for roughly on average? 4.6, 4.700, 4.700 would cost me 98,000 to buy all those intellects up, which is nigh on 100,000 gold. Whilst I do have gold, I'm kind of reluctant to put it all in binding of intellect. So I might leave that for the moment. I might just see what I can make. My auctions are okay at the moment, I think. I've got some on. So if we look at Enchanting now and look at our groups. Afternoon. Excuse me. Thanks for stopping by. Wow, this is turning into a sub chat with my very small number of subs. So thank you all for stopping by and showing your support. This is awesome. Thank you. I hope you're well, Afternoon. I hope you're having a good evening. Right. Okay. So crafting major sellers. What have you got? Cloaks mainly. Those are the ones that would possibly get me profits, and not a great profit at that. So I'm actually having to make... I think I'll have to make do with the ones I've got. Let's go through our other stuff, see if we can do some different markets. Let's look at cooking, because that's a good secondary seller. Let's take all these and do a cancel scan of our cooking. See what kind of undercuts we've got here. Ooh, Bear Tartar's gone below min price again. That's unfortunate. 296 is my min price on that. Well, 3 gold. I think I've manually set that. That could be why I'm not getting any Bear Tartar sales. I don't really want to go below that because I did buy them for 185. So I might have to leave that one where it is and just see if I can scrape any sales through. Don't mind holding on to it for the now. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat tonight. And again, even though we'd only selected food, we've got a few extra pieces popping in the mail, so my particular TSM bug does seem to be going through several different types of groups. There we go, let's post all this lot. You're fine, was leveling your new character in a high pop realm. I'm waiting for you to start streaming. Oh, that's very dedicated of you, thank you. How's the leveling going, after be? Hey Sephorium. And we have more sub hype. Look at that, fantastic. It is truly a sub train of chats there. That's amazing. Thank you everyone. There we go. Let's put these on. What are we left with? Hope you're doing well tonight, Sephorium. How's the multi-boxing going? What else do we need to look at? Actually, we need to look at what we can restock on food. So, clear this queue of the enchants. Looking at the food. Add to queue. Ooh, lavish Suramar feast would get us a bit of a profit. So we're worth doing those. Let's start gathering. As for the chef's hat, I'm sure you'll ask, we are currently sitting at 96 Epicureans, so we're almost there for our chef's hat hype. We're I've done today's cooking dailies, so I have to wait for tomorrow to do the next one. Your druid team's at 90, wow, and your pally team's at 45, wow, that's roaring through them. Right, let's pick up all we need. Oh, we haven't done the intermediate crafting. Select these. That's a weird bug. Thank you, Kylie, for the hammerheads. We've definitely got some sub love going on tonight. If I turn these off, and that turns back on, that looks like a weird bug as well. Labour queue ribs. Yeah, that one does seem to be a bit weird, that. Let's pick these up. Intermediate craft, let's turn those off. And let's start with koi scented gathering. Got those. Barracuda, do we have that? Yeah, let's just assume we've got everything. And let's do our cooking. Let's do it here because we might need to go back to the auction house. So apologies if I set fire 20 gold. Right, so looking at our cooking, we have those are what we need. We also need our intermediate crafts. We need to get frog bar salmon. We need 6 of those. Yeah, 6 of those. Labour queue ribs we need 6 of. Surf and turf we need 6 of. Murglar we need 7 of. And the storm ray we need 9 of. There we go. Right. Let's make this up. There we go. Right. It's been a bit tricky trying to organise all my stream schedules of late. It's kind of been up and down. I have a couple of slots at the moment. One's a late night slot, and one's a slightly earlier one, like tonight. But it does mean it's shorter, so there's kind of pros and cons to the different ones. But it's great that you guys can catch me on at least some of them. And we're missing something there. Oh no, we're not. We're just making them in the background. There we go. Ah, thank you, Nutella Day, for the host. It's very kind of you. Right, okay, so Levy ribs coming through, salmon coming around. Oh, Emery as well, thank you for the host. Right, what else have we got? Can we do that spiced rib roast? Looks like we can. And then Drogbar style salmon, looks like we're missing some pepper. Might have to pick that one up. You like the early slot, helps you get to sleep at the right time. Yes, I do burn the midnight oil on the later stream, so that's always good. Especially as you're an hour later than me, Emery, so that's good. And good evening, Grace. Thank you for stopping by. We're missing some muscan butter, I think. If I stop gathering and I regather, I should be able to pick these up. Start gathering. There we go. Let's move this down to the bottom. Go to my guild bank and pick these up. Gather items. There we go. We should have enough. Don't want to lose my fire. There we go. And then we can make our barracuda. And then this should give us enough for our lavish feasts. 15 of them. 6 inches of snow. God. That's a lot, Grace. I hope you're all wrapped up warm now. You would be at the right hour, but then a certain someone changed it to the hour when he invaded the country. Yes. Damn those politics, eh? Everyone just changing times willy-nilly. Chaos ensues. Cats and dogs living together. Right, how are we doing that? That's 8 o'clock. Right, so we've got about another hour on the stream, so we should be able to get through at least all our restocks and see if we can keep on top of the enchant market. It looks quite busy from my friends list in terms of people that could potentially be competition. So I'm going to do a cancel scan after I've made all this cooking and posted it up, because it looks like mass hysteria. You got the reference then, Grace. I definitely don't want good evening, Severi. How are you? How's things going on your transmog? Thanks for stopping by. We're just doing a restock. Looks like our fellow enchanters on this server are undercutting the usual, and Chaos Crystals is the usual low supply, so interesting times, shall we say. See if I can catch some sales today though, that'd be nice. Nothing like Bill Murray. Exactly. Oop, wrong button. There we go, control, need to hold down for that. There we go. And also one of the friendliest people you could meet as well, I hear, in real life. Very down to earth. Right, those are on. We need to check auctioning just double check on the major sellers, see if there's been any cancelling action in the time that I've been on. A few, not a massive amount. What have we got? Just the 4. We'll take those off anyway. And then pick up those. There we go. First sale, Binding and Mastery. Excellent. So it's working at the moment. See, if that worked, those 4 went off without any extra ones coming in. So it seems low numbers is okay. He's from around here and he shows up at colleges and weddings, whatever suits him. Unless you play golf with him. He's very competitive. Okay. Everyone's hanging out. Feels good. Yeah, definitely, Emery. This is a lovely collection of people coming by. This is great to see. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy days to hang out on my little old stream. Right, I'm going to do a post scan of all groups and do a post. We've got exciting news with updates to the stream coming up, hopefully over the next week. I shall have a fiddle with my new arrival and see if I can make some improvements to the stream, hopefully. So I'll that's going to be good. But I've got to do some tests first to make sure everything's working. Oh, we've sold a Binding of Haste. Let's just have a quick look and see if we've got any good Bloods missions. There's a 3 there. Oh, that's the Storm Scale one. Very good. Every day the profits increase, so it's a good sign. Excellent, Severi. Everyone's busy. You're doing auction house stuff. Well, at least we can all hang out and do that. I certainly is, Sephorium. The new mic has arrived. Thanks to your kind donation has certainly helped. It's actually I managed to get the mic sent to me for free, so I shall pass on your kind donation to my next upgrade, which is going to be a graphics card. What do we want to do next? We don't want the laystone, we don't want that. So I think I'm going to ignore the map ones. The chair. The therapist in you is worrying about you sitting on the floor. I do engage Grace. My wife's a physio, and so she gives me all sorts of tips and hard, stern looks if I'm not sitting properly. So, but thank you for your concern. Getting a 9.70 half off. Goblin wants you to flip it. My graphics card currently is really not the greatest. It's a 710, a GT 710, NVIDIA GT 710, and I'm looking to go sort of like low to mid range and go for something like the 1050 Ti. I'm thinking, because I need to use the encoding as well. So I'm looking for something fairly solid that's not too expensive. So that's the current aim at the moment, unless anyone thinks other cards in that price bracket are better, because I'm going to be using the MVEC encoding on it, so I'm figuring it's going to be quite good for that. Let's do tailoring next. Don't think I've done my hex weave cooldown, so let's start with that. 1050 solid for the money. Yeah, that's what my research is leading me towards. I was thinking that's a good middle one to go for. I'm sure it's going to help with my frame rate base. It'll be an upgrade of what I've got. I don't want something too powerful either, because my power supply won't be able to cope. I don't know exactly what my power supply wattage is. I need to open up my case to have a look. I think it's probably going to be in sort of like the 300, 350 watts mark, so it hasn't got a lot of grunt in it. Do I need to restock on any tailoring? Let's have a look. We did have some shirts selling. Pretty clothes, bags. Oh, we have got a few things. Let's go gathering on those. Visit the guild vault. So I know with my PC, I'm at the stage where I really need to upgrade everything. The whole thing needs an upgrade. I need RAM, CPU, everything. So I'm going to look on Part Picker and see if I can build something fairly decent. In the market for a CPU upgrade, you could send me a special upgrade. Well, that's very kind of you, Sephorium. But would it fit in my motherboard? I mean, running the Athlon FX 4100, so it's a pretty old motherboard. Can't remember what the actual spec is I've got. Where's my list on Part Picker? Part Picker. Where have I got? Where's the login? There we are. View the build guides? No, where's my build guides? Let's see where my saved. There we are, there's my current. That's not everything. That looks like it's old. It looks like it hasn't got the things that I've got on it. Okay. Looks like my my list is out. Yeah, would require a new motherboard and RAM. Yeah, that's the one thing just knocks onto the other with PC building. That's the struggle. I'm trying to keep my costs as minimum as possible for the moment, whilst I build up funds slowly. So I think a graphics card is definitely going to be the next bang for buck upgrade for me. Definitely when it comes to streaming as well and running WoW. And then I think I'm going to have to... Then after that, I think I've got enough slots for some more... for more RAM. Either you're early on or I'm late for bed. Yes, Asakura, I'm early on tonight. This is just a short stream whilst I can catch it before my family gets back. So whilst they're busy out, I don't have a lot of time elsewhere. So I'm going to do a... Oh, it's very kind of you, Sephorium. It'll be a long while, so if you have other uses for your CPU, please do go ahead and make use of it. What am I scanning for? Oh, I need to do a rebuild. That's it. That was me thinking about PC parts, and I need to do an actual craft. There we go. Most important thing with WoW and streaming is CPU and RAM. Yes. RAM I'm limited on. I do have a spare couple of slots though, so that's another option for me. Is I'm going to go and do... Where's that? I'll move that back down. I need to visit the guild vault again. I forgot to pick up my intermediate crafts. I do need to pick up some more RAM. I could probably get another 2 slots in, so I could upgrade from my 4 to another 8 certainly, and that would be quite cost effective, just doing a RAM upgrade. So I've got options as to things I could do just to improve my stream and the frame rate and WoW. So yeah, there's definitely some ideas here. So, bolt of bolt of linen cloth, we need 2, and bolt of mage weave, we need 9. TQ. Let's make those, and then we can make all our bits: lumberjack, workmen's, linen and tuxedo. It's not a massive profit, 1,600, but they do sell quite frequently, these tuxedo bits and pieces, so I'm quite happy to keep doing those. Let's do all the bolts. There we go. There we are. And then we can do linen shirt, tuxedo pants, tuxedo jacket, lumberjack, and workmen's. I mean, these are really, some of these are really small profits, but I like the idea of having just like a whole clothes rail full of shirts. I haven't heard any sales go off, so I'm wondering if I've been undercut. Do another check of that. I don't know how busy it is on a Monday though. I think people might be quite busy anyway. Let's do a post scan of the things I've just made, what I made, and then yeah, tuxedo pants is quite nice. 1,400. That's going for. So we'll put those on, and then we'll go back and we'll deselect all. Just have a double check. Oh, we have got the critical strike, so there are sales coming through. Must be just maybe slightly slower on the server tonight. Oh no, there is an undercut on the Ancient Priestess. That doesn't sell much anyway, so nice to see it in profit. Anything else? No, just the hidden satyr going below min price, which is a shame. Okay, right. Well, also, yes, I did hear about that, Sephorum. I saw the blue post was saying there's going to be an extended maintenance. So yeah, everyone's saying that 735 is going to land. That's going to be very interesting. I guess that's why you want to level as quickly as you can, so that you don't get hit by the heirloom nerf that's coming as well, so I hear. So yeah, it'd be interesting to do all the different zones and at different levels. By tomorrow, I mean 2 days from now. Yes, obviously, EU-wise, we've got Wednesday to wait for. Every little bit adds up. You got every crafted shirt up. If it gives 20 gold profit, what's to lose anyway? Exactly. Other than the posting cost, but at that price, it's the posting cost is pretty tiny, I think. Hey Z, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing very well, thank you. Just going through our usual markets. I'm going to do a shopping scan next. And we just sold. Oh, now this is interesting. I know I haven't been undercut. I know I've been undercut on the Bear Tartar, yet I'm still showing some sales there. So that's a good sign. You don't always have to be the cheapest. Tomorrow, you mean tomorrow? Yeah, depending on whether you're NA or EU. Yeah, I believe 735, by the sounds of what everyone's saying, is going to drop. So, gonna be. Just took a look, and you made 100k from inscription. So doing pretty well. That's awesome, Emery. Oh, Leylight and Arcana are actually looking quite cheap there. Chaos Crystal's not, but Leylight and Arcana, I'm down to 439 of Chaos. And there's some cheap silk there. Could probably do with picking some of that up. Let's start. I'll wait for the scan to finish first. 100k in sales last week. That's pretty good. That's pretty good going, Emery. I'd be happy with those numbers. Right, let's start with the silk and the wool. Just small numbers, but I'll pick up this Arcana at 16. That's definitely cheap. And more silk. 36 silk. 146 Arcana at 16. Yep, definitely. And Sorcerer's Fire looks like it's quite cheap there. I've got 95. So let's have a few of those. Easy gold for a little work. Yeah, that's the thing really. You want a nice steady income, which is the same as what I'm getting with my enchants. Alright, I'll buy these. Actually, I'll leave that one there and I'll buy this one instead. And seeing as it's so cheap, wool cloth I've got a fair amount of. I'm just going to buy that 48 as well. And then ley lights. Let's have a look at ley lights. Anything under 53 would be good for me. So, well, there's all singles really. I'll take the 19. Actually got your head round TSM yesterday too. So your scribe's income has doubled. Excellency. That's exactly what we like to hear. Just take it steady and I'm sure it all slots into place. That's what it did for me. I just concentrated on one small section at a time. And then it all evolved over time after that. I think I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take... Actually, I'm going to leave the 149 there, and I'm going to take all 28 of those ones that are quite cheap. You're ready for tomorrow. You've been stocking up on silkweave satchels, got like 400 of them, and they are 700 gold here, ready to sit by the auction house tomorrow. Not all buy the 30 slot ones from Alt's level. That's true actually. Not everyone has an endless supply of gold. I think I'd be interested to see what happens with the bags. I haven't got that many myself, so the new races might not be coming. Oh, okay, that's a shame. Yeah, they'll be in ready to drop though at some point, I'm sure. So that was my son's sigh of shock. He's looking forward to the new races. You think you'd restart your sub if the... no. Not quite enough to restart a sub though. Maybe later. Okay. And then what else have we got? Greater Cosmic Essence. Where's Stonehide at? 20. Not sure why, but it's all just clicked yesterday when you looked at it. So you set it up for your scribe to practice and get used to it. That's brilliant. Oh, I missed yours, Severia. It said check the prices. They might have gone up. I'll have a look after I've done the shopping I've got here. What have you got? Stonehide leather. A couple of 20s at 554 I'll buy. Certainly helps with the repo scans when you're trying to dominate the market. Definitely, Z. Definitely. Are you using TSM 3 or have you made the jump to 4? Oh, it looks like it's struggling to find that auction. I think what I'll do is I'll close this down, restart it there. That's interesting. Actually won't do at all. We'll need a reload for that. We'll get back into it. He can be quick when he wants to be. Right, let's do TSM 3 for now. Yes, I think that's probably the most stable way to go forward now. I think that's probably a good idea. Just whilst the team work out all the bugs. Used to get that a lot there also. Just change auctioneer when it happens. Yeah, it could be that it's phasing as well. Hexweave bag. Let's have a look. What are Hexweave bags sitting at the moment? They're sitting at 2,100. Then there's a jump there by 200. I'm tempted to buy these in anticipation. How many is that? 24. 24 times, what is it? What, 2,100? Cost me 50,000 gold to buy those up. I wonder if I'll get some... Check the silkweave ones. Yeah, check those as well. Silkweave satchel, isn't it? If I spell it correctly. Silkweave sat. Silkweave satchel is sitting at 550 and 775. That's a profit of 238. The bags aren't really going to surge in price until the new races drop. Yes, I think so. So it might be more cautious for me to hold on to it. And we'll try the new leveling system. Yes, that's true. Ultimately, we don't know, do we? So it's going to be interesting. We don't know how many people will be holding on to their hexweave bags or silkweave or whatever. The demand will go up, I'm pretty sure. I think for 50,000 I could probably, but we'll have a meteoric rise when the races drop. Yeah, I think definitely the new races will definitely get people interested. So the satchels look like a half decent profit here. I think I could definitely do with adding this to my list. Now, before I do that, they're only 90 cloth. Okay. How is the silk cloth looking? How much have I got? Let's have a look. Yeah, I won't reset the silk weave. I think that will be too easy to make. But I could probably do with putting some on my list to make. Whilst that's going in the background, let's make a group. Actually, no, we need to let's make one first. It's easier to do it by just making it first. Cloaks. Do we have a section for bags? We do here. So looking at here, we have where's Silkweave Satchel? Can I not make it? Hold on. Silkweave Sat. Yes, I can. There we go. Hi Shin, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Let's add a satchel to make. So, looking at this. Oh, okay, because they cost shal'dorei silk. Okay. And my purchase price of shal'dorei silk is 618. Okay. I do have some shal'dorei silk. What are they going to do? They're going to make one. And then I'm going to add it into my bags list. Some will think you're Portuguese if you keep greeting with Ola. They might do, Emery. They might do. Or they just think you've been hanging out in our Gantz chat for longer. Groups. Actually, no. We need to do this in TSM. Hold on. Right. Here we go. There's that. Groups. Go to our bags list. And we're going to add in Silkweave Satchel doesn't appear to be in this one. Where's... oh, there it is. Silkweave Satchel. Add that in. Clear that. There we go. So Silkweave Satchel is now in our group for bags. Just doing one, so it's a good way to test the market out. They cost bloods though. What, the silkweave satchels cost bloods? That's the imbued ones, isn't it? Hold on. Let me just double check this. Silkweave sat. And the materials list just as it's just the lower one, isn't it? And no, I think that one's okay. It's the imbued silkweave satchel that cost the bloods. Yes, just the normal ones. God, I had a panic moment with for a moment there, Sephorium. Yeah, I don't want to do the ones with bloods because they just cost way too much in bloods, and they're the same capacity as hexweave. So, but the cheaper ones could be worth it. What I might do though, is I did spot there was just one on cheaper. Might take that one off. Oh, there's 4 of them. Might be worth just buying, although that seems like someone's done it for a round number, so I imagine they aren't using something like TSM to undercut. What we'll do, let's just pop it on as it is and see what it sells for. Yeah, hexweave ones are definitely the cheaper one. May or may not actually get. I missed your thing, Emery, there. Let me just catch up on that. You've been posting 2 of them all day. Don't last 50 minutes, but 2 on every 30 minutes. But then again, it's high pop realm. Yes, that's true. May or may not actually get a little less mediocre Portuguese as a result of spending a lot of time on the stream. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good, Emery. I know nothing on Portuguese. They use 90 silk, Sephorium. So it's a fair amount at the price that I'm making my silk. You know, I think it's worth testing it with 1 for now, and then we'll see how they go. And then if we want to restock some more, we can. If they sell. I mean, ideally I'd be using those for using those for braces to disenchant, but it's good to be able to split the market. Right, the satchel doesn't appear to be posting on there, interestingly. I have got one in my bag, haven't I? Yeah, silkweave satchel. It's in my group bags. Silkweave satchel, yeah. And the group operation, sell bags, and the posting price is post cap to 4, interestingly. Should definitely be good bag sale, around 600 crafting costs. Some people already know about tomorrow and will try to prepare for their alts from today. Yes, absolutely. Anyone who reads the forums will definitely be doing that. Minimum price is market, is based on crafting the minimum price. So that should post, I would think. So that 2 hastes are just sold. Let's try it again. Auctioning bags, run post scan. That comes in at below min price. Okay. So I want 120% crafting. Okay. Crafting costs around 300, depends on server. Your silk is around 7 gold. Yes, I think, yes, see, everyone's saying that 735 is going to hit tomorrow, or Wednesday for EU, tomorrow for US. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens. My price, my crafting cost is coming in at 562. You try to get your silk for under 5 gold if you can. Yes, I do as well, Shin, but silk at the moment has been quite high. So at the moment, my silk, I've got some here, is currently at 624 average. So no chance of leveling 3 tunes and the froths any in time then, lol. No, Z, probably not. You won't have any silk on my server then, Shin. Yeah, going down to 3 gold is nice. I do occasionally catch silk down at that price, but it does tend to fluctuate a fair amount. But there's always a good supply of it, which is okay. And then someone will come and reset the market on it. Currently there's 209 auctions of it. Min buyout there at the moment is saying 450. Let's just have a quick look. Has some come on that's cheap. Shal'dorei silk. Yeah, it's up at 639 at the moment. Normally it's below that. We bought loads the other day for 2 gold 50. Wow. The other thing is obviously I could shout in trade like I did the other time and pick some up. But what I want to do at the moment is just change my bag operation. I wonder if I take this down a notch in the crafting, auctioning, sell bags. If I try this, don't want to be too low, that should be 94 anyway. If I try 115% crafting, I don't want to go too close to the wire anyway. I just want to really test this. So let's do a post scan with that. No, that's still not gonna be enough. Usually 10 gold there. God, you buy anything 7 and less. Wow. It's amazing how much the prices just fluctuate. No, fluctuate. There we go. Kind of hyped about the new story stuff they'll bring. I haven't spoiled myself this time round, so that'll all be discovery. I haven't spoiled myself either, Emery, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Try 110 crafting plus 10 gold. Just to give me a bit extra. Yeah. Oh, let's hold another haste. And another haste. Okay, we're getting some sales in. Let's do group operations, sell bags, posting. Let's go, because I have got other bags in this, I'm going to go 111% crafting. Just to see where this threshold might be. No, still not. Crafting cost is 562. Actually, that'll be why. I think it's below. It's well below. I think this is the problem. I don't think we're going to get it with this because I remember now those was done at 550, so they're actually below my crafting cost. They're at 83. So at the moment it's not worth me putting that silkweave satchel on unless I buy those 4. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is a test. There's only 4 of them. Let's buy the 4. See how active this person is. I'm going to post mine on. There we are, we can get that on at 775. There we go. I could post above that one manually, yeah. It's too late, I've already bought them. If they seem like they're coming on with that regular amount at 550 gold, what I'll do is I'll do a manual one above that, like you said. Because I could do post at normal price rather than not post. That would work. Let's put 4 on and see where it goes. Happy boy, you picked 9 golden lotus from 1 farm. Wow. 9 sounds like quite a lot. Well done, Shin. That sounds cool. What did... Grace must be allergic to chocolate. I think I missed that reference. Let me just scroll up. That was the last one you said. Seeks in a room and throws up her. Oh, I see. I missed your one from earlier. There we go. Right. Got that. Yeah, does look like a chocolate bar. Sold 2 panthers overnight. Wow, that's brilliant. Is that a lot of profit on the panthers? Where are we looking for our restocks? Our enchants must have sold some, I think. Major sellers, add to queue. Yeah, loads of hastes have sold, so we need to make a load more. It's a loaf of bread. Yes. I guess it all depends on your eyes and your monitor resolution. Or phone resolution. I'm sure my middle tier one doesn't come out very well. I need to have another look at that. And another ring I need some arcana for. Cloaks I just can't do at the moment because I haven't done any disenchanting for a while. And I don't have enough chocolate. I'll blame my old eyes on that one though, Sephorium. I think I could really do with wearing glasses. Right. That should be enough. Get at least that ring of mastery on. There we go. And now we can put on, let's select everything. Run post scan. So, what did I do? I did this morning, I did the cooking dailies and Nomi. Oh. Well, I wouldn't expect any less Shin. Crying is absolutely healthy and to be expected. So no more making fun of Shin's icon. New rule in chat. Chef's hat soon. We are at 96. So a few days yet. Depends how quickly I can get on. So we're very close. What else do I need to put on? I've got the satchel. Where's my list of things to do? Let's have a look. See what we missed. We've done cooking, we've done enchanting, we've done tailoring. Let's bring this over. Things to do in WoW. So, check mail, cancel repost, hex we've cooled down, we've done restocks, we've done daily cooking quest we did earlier. We checked world quest, there wasn't any big Bloods missions up. We haven't done any braces, we did Nomi, we haven't visited the garrison with the only other thing we could pop in before my time's up. You're the copper bar advocate. Absolutely. I think everyone could do with calling it what it is. It's a copper bar. Right, let's go to the garrison. Now, I did check the other day. Was it Sunday? Yesterday. For Angel. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that Angel one. I did check for Dorothy yesterday. No luck. Oh, failed that mission. Okay, let's do that one. Any other resources ones? Oh, that's a good one. That one. 78. Any good XP ones then? That one looks good. 92. There's a 100% one there. Okay, that'll do. And then through here, through here. Who is it anyway? The Shiv. And then we'll go through. Load of resources. And onto our trading post. Have a look at the price of fur. 40. No, we're not buying any for that. And then we can pick up our Gorgon flytrap. There we go. It's really deal today. Do you mean dead, Shin? Deal or dead? There we go. Do this and do the next one. Gotta get my barn set up. Ah, okay. That could be something we could do. So the barn for my sumptuous fur. It's really deer. Ah, deer today. The furs and bloods. The bloods in which bloods are they? Not Bloods of Sargeras, are they? Because that's Legion. Which other bloods are there? Oh, Savage Bloods. Yeah. Okay. Do I only grow Gorgon Flytrap in Garrison for Hexweave? Yes. Do I have much left over after bard crafting for Savage Bloods? Right, okay. Yes. I could probably get rid of my Mage Tower now that I'm done on that, aren't I? Don't think I can make a barn as well. What could I get rid of? What wouldn't I use? Let's have a look. Look at my plans. I have left over, to answer your question, Z, Gorgon Flytrap. I've got just, what's that, 1,700 Gorgon Flytrap, so I've got plenty of it from doing this, as suggested by our good Sephorium here. Drop the inn. Yeah, now that I've got the follower traits, I could probably drop that, isn't it? Mage Tower, yes. Sorry to get your hopes off, Henry. Yes, the Garrison Mage Tower. So the barn. The barn requires one of either the trading post or the inn. Okay. There's a trick to farming the traps or filling your orders. Okay. So we did have our inn, which was useful for getting the followers. So will we need... You blame our camp. Yeah, well, she's doing amazingly well with her Mage Tower, so definitely that's inspiration right there. Will I need a specialist follower for the barn once I've got it up? Or will I be able to do everything I need to do with it as it is? Goldmane in the barn is best. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. That didn't work. Get that follower. Okay. Let's just add this. Let's write this down. Right. Garrisons. Garrisons over here. So we need to make a barn, get gold main follower. Okay. Right. So we're going to put the barn where the inn is. He takes 5 minutes to get. Okay. There we go. So we started that off at least. So we're all good on that front. And then we can come back to that later. And we'll all be done. Oh, I think that sounds like my lovely family returning home. So that's a good point to head back to the Stormwind, and we can do that. Check my auctions, and then that will probably be it for the stream for tonight. Short but sweet, but excellent nonetheless. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have... Just double check our enchants. And then we should be able to have everything done. Run cancel scan. Okay, looks like there are a few undercuts. Right, let's do a cancel of that. And then see if the cancels work on. Oh, it did work all in one go. That's quite good. And then open these up, and then we'll pop these back on. There we go. And post these back on, and we'll be done. Yes, it was Emery. It was a good stream. Thank you all for popping in and hanging out with me. So we got the right stuff done today. So we got ourselves progressed forwards. We did make some gold. We've got 49,000 coming in from sales. So yeah, that's definitely good. So happy with that for a short stream. Pretty good. So thank you all for hanging out tonight. I plan next time to be on probably the same sort of time, same short stream time on Wednesday. Obviously caveat that with family stuff takes priority, so we'll see how that goes. Hit rewind and watch the first half you missed. Okay. Have a great evening, everybody, and I shall see you again shortly. Good night and farewell.